What is up, my viewers? Spang here, bringing you a commentary in my IS-4. Yeah, I know I'm not doing the Russian accent, to be completely honest. I'm a little too tired at the moment. I apologize. If you like it, I'm sorry. If you're indifferent, then, well, enjoy a good gameplay in my IS-4. Yeah, anyway, as you can see, I am the top tier, as is per usual with a tier 10. Only 2 tier 10s per team, so I am in a position to really be a deciding force in this game, and that really does end up being the case. I see right off the bat several of my team heading straight to the south, one of their team deciding it's a good idea to go right up the middle. He will learn very shortly right here that that is not a good idea, just lighting himself up to get shot at left and right. And this Tiger 2 looking to join him, I will lose sighting of him, but I'll fire at where he was. I most likely missed the target. Nope, it looks like I got a very nice hit on him. Their IS-4 up there, so I'm getting a very good look at what they're sending to which points on the map. My shell completely missing right there. It looked like it went a little high, and I'm just making sure I'm good to move before I actually decide to go anywhere. Now, if you will notice one thing, there is no artillery on this map. That might be why we saw such a strong center push, but even if there's no artillery, I strongly advise against ever pushing center on this map, because basically it allows the other team to get up on that hill and also to the side, and then they have double lanes of fire on you. You get caught in a crossfire and you die very quickly because there's basically no spot you can hide. And like I said, I'm going to the north here because we sent so many of our tanks south. I do have a 704 and a T-30 helping me out, and right now I think this 704 is in a load of trouble trying to take on a bat chat. That is never a good thing. Well, I shouldn't say that, but very rarely can a 704 handle itself against a bat chat unless it is in the optimal position. But as you can see, our friend right there certainly knows how to play his tank. Basically, I'm moving up to deal with this IS-4. Make sure that basically we have a tier 10 to fight a tier 10. And yeah, so far it looks like the southern push is going rather well. We've lost the tier 9, they've lost the tier 9 and a tier 8. Positioning looks good, but as you can see right now, they do have some support coming to help their team in the south. So you'll see that TD right there. They've got several tier 9 TDs, as do we. So this is a very TD heavy map, match, not a map. And but there is no artillery, so I'm being a little more careless than I would be. That tank right there shooting me. I'm getting shot on the side from God knows where by a 1390. And right here, I'm kind of trying to position myself to take a shot at this IS-4, but I really don't want to expose my rear or sides to that 1390. Knowing my armor, there he is. Knowing my armor, though, I do know that the chances of that 1390 really getting through anything but the back of my tank are slim to none. Right here, a T-30 being spotted and causing a lot of concern for me. I don't quite want to waste a repair kit on my track, but I will get a nice shot off on that T-30. So right off the bat, I know where that other T-30 is. He is to the south. Either that or it's the Yog Tiger. So we do know they have one TD south and one TD north. And right here we see a heavy tank pushing back to base. That's not really too large of a concern at this point. What's really concerning me is the fact that our push in the south got completely and utterly stopped. Yes, both TDs are down there, and our team is starting to get in a very disadvantageous position here. And I'm saying, go, I'll hold this side. I'm telling my TDs on this side, hey, you guys go back, support our team. I can handle this IS-4, I can handle that other AMX. There is nothing up here that really frightens me to a great extent, especially considering I know, now I might sound a little cocky, overconfident, what have you, but, you know, I know that I can handle this IS-4. I'm basically because I know that I'm above average than the normal tanker. And from what I've seen from this IS-4 that's fighting me, he's not really going to be able to take me out. So, no concern here. I'm trying to tell my I tried to tell my TDs to go back to base. I'll support this. But our team having to fall back to a more defensible position. And, you know, we currently aren't losing by too large of a margin. The one thing working against us is they still have their other tier 10. So they have 2 tier 10s. I'm our only remaining tier 10. Our T110 getting taken out. And I'm trying to just take out this IS-4. I will get a shot on him right here. As you can see, he has yet to do any damage to me, and I've already knocked him down about a good 800 points. That AMX not really wanting to tango with an IS-4. I'll take another shot at our friend right here. He is now approximately at half health, where he has yet to even do anything more than scratch my paint. Right here, 1390, blitzing forward towards our T30. I'm going to try to help out my friend here because I know he most likely won't one-shot him. I fire and I miss. A most unfortunate occurrence. Getting hit by, I'm not sure quite what hit me there, but it certainly didn't have a lot of damage. Perhaps it was that AMX, but you know what? Whatever hit me, I'm betting it was probably using HE by the amount of damage it did. And here we go, the IS-4, the AMX trying to double team me and take me out. But this IS-4 will learn very shortly why you don't really get up front to an IS-4, because its armor is thick. I shoot him right in that little commander's port, right in his weakness. I know the weaknesses of my own tanks, and I don't really want to get too far from him, but at the same time, I'm trying not to get myself killed any quicker by this AMX. So I take out the easy kill, basically to prevent a double team, and right here, this IS-4 looking to shoot my T30, and I will shoot him in a spot that I believe to be a weak point, but I still bounce. So this IS-4 pretty much all but dead at this point. He gets one last shot off on me before I kill him right here. Oh no! My shell fell very short. And by short, I mean it ate dirt. T30 saving my behind right there. Right now, I'm trying to focus on helping to eliminate this enemy T30. Definitely want to give my 1390 the best fighting chance he can have, so I will take one shot at him. But at the same time, I recognize there's that T110 that's pushing towards our base. A very large point of concern, and this T30 almost near death. So I don't recall quite if I kill him, but I do know very shortly I will be falling back to base to address the larger threat of a base capture. Yet, right here, I kill that T30, allowing the 1390 to just roll on up to their base. T30 on our team hitting the Og Tiger from a great distance. The 704 is saying something or get off the pot, guys. I don't even know what he's talking about. I'm letting our team know I'm going back to the base. Basically, I'm at approximately half health at this point. Still more than tough enough to take on a low and a T29 by far. The one point of concern is that T110, who is going to be trying to go back to their base and prevent us from capturing. But at this point, we have won. There is no other outcome for this game. That T110, maybe if he had just focused on straight running, if I wasn't here and he just made a straight run for their base, he would have had a chance of catching them in time and preventing the cap. Right here, I bounce a T110 shell. I'm aiming at his little hatch, the tumor on the turret. That's what I call it, a tumor. And right here, I will try to finish him off, but I do believe I bounce. Yes, I do. The T30 trying to kill him, and even if I were to die at this point, we have captured their base. There is no way they can out-capture us, and I will hit him right in his tumor yet again. You know, that is the one weakness of the T110 I despise when I play it. I really hate having that little turret up top. So, like I said, once we got on their capture point and I intercepted that T110, there really was no other outcome than a win for our team. So we will get a capture. I've heard that's more credits. If you will notice one thing, I only have 2 shells left. So I fired a good amount of shells at that enemy team. I took a total of 15 hits, firing a total of 25 shots, 19 hitting the target. Killing myself a T30, a T110, and an AMX 1945. Doing some good damage to that IS-4, certainly. And yep, steel wall certainly goes to me. Confederate goes to their T110. Or was that ours? No, that was certainly their T110. So even though he only managed to get 1 kill, he certainly managed to do his part in killing things. Not killing things, damaging things, yes. And their IS-4 wasn't quite as effective as he could be. The only thing he really managed to hurt was me. And, you know, he couldn't quite even do that all that effectively. Yes, so very solid win. Well played by my team. I'm not quite sure exactly what happened in the south. It looks like the enemy basically repositioned forces to intercept our strong push. And then our team kind of found themselves surrounded, caught in a pincer move, what have you. They pushed too far forward and then they allowed themselves to kind of get encircled somewhat. Never a good position. They kind of stretched themselves too thin. Anyway, if you like this video, click that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you've got a replay, please send it. To be honest, my games I kind of find boring from time to time. Whether or not you guys enjoy them, that's a completely different story. But I do definitely enjoy doing commentaries on games you guys send me. Just send those to spanglereplays@gmail.com. That will be in the underbar, the underbar. And yeah, this has been Spang, and I am signing off.